for Isabel Parker and her family on this incredible accomplishment. Every athlete's, high school athlete's, goal for it to all come together academically, athletically, sacrifice, time, dedication, desire, all those things coming together for this moment, for them to have this opportunity for her. I've seen Bella, for these past 4 years especially, through volleyball and through track. And I say, I don't think she's missed a day of practice. I don't think so. We laugh. It was spring break, and they were saying, well, when are we going to practice spring break? And I told the coach, not too early, so it doesn't matter what time it was, that we knew Bella would be there. And so, the dedication and desire for that, and we want to thank her parents and her grandparents. I know every track meet we went to or volleyball game we went to, they were strong in the stands. Doesn't matter if it was a 12-hour track meet in Raymondville that felt like it took forever. I saw the orange tent up there and all cheering her on. That was, no matter what, the support there is awesome. We want to thank you all for trusting us and trusting our athletic program, and knowing her being able to compete here would do great things. And so we thank you all and the families there, the support community, and the friends and everybody that comes along with that. Again, coming on and signing with UTRGV to carry on academically and athletically, Division I. One of the best things also, it's here locally, so we'll be able to follow not only her competing, but maybe get an opportunity to go see her compete. I know we'll look forward to that. Just overall, the example she sets for our younger athletes. I see her out there with these middle school athletes as well, and they're watching her work, and they're showing that this can be done, a goal and an accomplishment, and the right way to do it. There is no shortcuts to accomplishing these goals and the hard work, dedication, and especially academically too. So we're very proud of her. We'll be proud to follow her and know she's from Mercedes High School and representing us at the next level. So round of applause right now just for this moment. A few individuals would like to say a few words. We'll start off with our superintendent of school, Dr. Niola. If you want to come up here and say a few words.
I think we took all the words. Now, I haven't been here very long. I was here came on in May, and so I've had a chance to visit with her and just kind of have conversations. And one of the things that came across very quickly, I didn't need to be here 5 years to know. The minute that you have a conversation with her, it comes across very quickly that she's a young lady that walks with a lot of focus, determination, concentration, and always looking to be her very best. And so you see that not just today on the athletic side, which is fabulous, but you also see it on her academics. That same focus, that same determination, that same commitment comes across. So we could be sitting here signing a different kind of scholarship, because she just as easily could be sitting here with an academic scholarship that she would be accepting, because that's just the kind of young lady that she is. And so I want to, congratulate her. I'm so excited that she's here. She's going to be here in the Valley, because like Coach said, we'll be able to follow her. We'll be able to be in the stands watching her. But I also want to recognize her support system, because everybody that took the time to be here, you're part of her support system. You are part of the people that have helped her reach this goal, because nobody accomplishes anything alone. She's got the talent, but the support system that makes it possible for her to put that talent into play is here in this room today. So I want to thank those of you that are here. I want to thank her coaches. Where are her coaches? These three individuals over here. Let's get ready. I know they have been instrumental in putting her talent and helping her talent grow so that she can be here at this moment today. So I want to thank those of you that are here. I want to thank her support system on the coaches side, and then obviously her family. It's because of you that you're here. This is as much your accomplishment as it is hers, so I want to congratulate you all. I just can't wait to see what the next few years look like for her. But if today and what she has shown over the last years it is just a testament to what we can expect over the next 4. So congratulations to you. Can't wait to see you actually put that pen to paper and we can continue to celebrate all the incredible things that you have done. And thank you for how you represent our district. You truly are a role model to what Coach said of the type of students that we want every student in Mercedes ISD to be like. Congratulations.
So somebody is very instrumental, our principal, is started getting here for the high school.
Good afternoon. I'm gonna take it back to like the football season. We were driving back from a football game, and my cousin was with me, and they were looking at the cheerleader book that they put out, and she said, "Wow, what a beautiful young lady." And she said she must be a model. I'm like, "You're right. She's a role model." So thank you, Sabella, for that. At Mercedes High School, we believe in college, career, military life readiness. And this exemplifies that when you not only get accolades at the school level, but you move on to the secondary level. Thank you, Bella, for sharing with everybody that we can move forward. So that being said, I also want to share something. My 2.5 years at the high school, I'd be standing there as the administrator, and I would see all of you all walk in to the volleyball game. And I was saying, wow. And when you got the accolade of all those points, they all showed up. They have an amazing support system. So I want to thank you all for being there for Bella and her parents for being great examples to Bella. Thank you. So today we celebrate Bella and we celebrate her support system and the students too that support her. In the halls, you have that simple presence, but you do share all that dignity and pride that you have. And good luck. We have district coming up. And you're number 1 right now? Or continue to be number 1, right? So a round of applause for everybody here.
All right, like Dr. Nola said, the coaches, that spent a lot of time here with her. Obviously, sometimes more time than the parents are able to go do. So we'd like to bring our head coach, Coach Judy Gutierrez, you come over here and say a few words.
I'm just gonna say, ever since we saw her in middle school, like we would come, they would practice, we would see them, and we were like, okay, she's gonna be good, she's gonna be good. But she's just amazing. Like, and she's a competitor. She does not like to lose. We were at the Mid-Valley Classic right before spring break, and the Westlake coach came. He's like, "Oh, it's gonna be a race in the 300 hurdles." And I said, "What do you mean? Like, Bella's gonna win?" She goes, "No, my little hurdler, she ran this," and I was like, "I don't even know who she is, right?" So I told coach and I told Bella, and I was like, "I don't know who this little girl is," and she just blew everybody away. She ran a 45 that day, the best in the valley, and then she has a school record also. Anybody that you put in front of her, she's gonna go out there and she's gonna excel. And in all her events, the hurdling, the high jump. I mean, she has 3 coaches over here in the high jump, and they're like, one of them is marking her, the other one's videotaping her from the back, from the front, and I'm in the background just watching, just like let them do their thing. But I can't wait to go see her compete. And like Mr. Aguirre said, her academics as well. She's very bright. We don't ever have to worry about whether she's gonna pass or fail, because she's up at the top 10, and she's just amazing, and I can't wait to see what she does in her future.
So I'll call, we have Coach Olga Alamed, who spends a lot of time with her on the hurdles, and working on that, and as well as high jump. Like I said, there's a lot of high jump coaches. I'm an honorary high jump coach too. So, Coach Alamed, if you want to come say a few words.
Okay, so I have been blessed, and I mean, actually all of us have been blessed, right, to coach Bella. I also have coached her in volleyball, but going back to like middle school, of course she started off her name right, Isabella. Then she came into high school and it was Parker. Then it was Bella. then Bells, now we call her Belly, right? Sometimes I call her Belly. But she is one of those athletes that, shows discipline, commitment, dedication, and she's always ready to compete. If she lost, oh my God, for her space, and she wanted to get it perfect the next time. What did I do wrong? Going back to her videos, going to her stats. She's always just been that type of competitor. And yeah, watching her grow through middle school, coming into high school, played 4 years, volleyball, and then running 4 years of track, and she's been running those hurdles since junior high and her high jump. And coach, have you been working with her?
That's it.
Okay. But she always knows, and it's like Coach Judy said, at that meet in Westaco, she comes up, right, and I think she told us, there's a little girl from Westaco, Bella, and I told her, Bella, she already knew. She already knew the time. She knows everybody's times, their names, and, so she's way ahead of us. But we're just very blessed to have her. We're excited still because there's still a lot more to come. She has district, then goes to area and regionals. And yes, she's in the top of the region for her events, high jump and her hurdles. And Bella, we just want to let you know that you're not just going as an athlete, to UTRGV, that you'll be representing Mercedes, and that, you always have a family when you come back here, During spring break, if you want, like Coach says, are they getting up for practice? I know her, Kenzie and them, right? He's like, they're the nerds of the track team, They never miss. It's like school, right? They're the nerds of sports because they never miss an athletic period or spring break, holiday practice, never, never, never. So just to let you know that we will always be here, and we are very proud that you will be representing us over there. Congratulations.
About 2 years ago, Bella came up to me and asked me, "Can I jump?" I looked at her and said, "Yes, you can. We'll try it." And her first year was her learning year, and like I've told her father a little while ago, it's been a slow progressive, but she can get to a point now where she knows she can go even further than that now. And going to the Division I is going to give her a chance to even improve even more, not only in the high jump but in the hurdles as well. And like Coach Adama said, she's a competitor. She does not like to lose. She always wants to do the best she can, and she represents Mercedes at the top level wherever we go. The other day I walked into a track meet, and a coach came over and said, "Is Bella going to let us win today?" I said, "Not today. Some other day, but not today." So, like I said, she's a competitor. I've enjoyed working with her, and I've been very, very blessed that Coach Gutierrez has allowed Marisa and Coach Adama to work with me as well, because now we look at it from all different angles and we can come better. Last meet, we walked up to her, she said, "Coach, don't worry, I understand what I need to do now." But she's learned how to do the skills of high jumping, and again, she's gonna get better at it as well. Thank you.
I don't know how I'm gonna follow them, but no, I'm just very thankful that I've had the opportunity to be out there and assist these coaches and just watch her grow. That's the main thing I tell everybody. They're not gonna have another athlete like Bella. Looking back to when she started high jump, she was learning. She was a younger athlete, but now she knows what she did wrong. She knows she goes out there to compete, and like they said, she doesn't like to lose. So she knows what she did wrong. She gave her space, and she comes back and she does it, and she just shows you there's no obstacle for her. She's gonna find a way, and she always finds a way. And I'm just proud of how she's grown from when she first started, and she'd be like, "Oh my God, what did I do?" and whatever. And now she's like, "Don't worry, I got it." And just like signing and going on to college, she's got it. So very proud of her.
The records in all her events, the high jump, the 100 hurdles, and the 300 for the high school.
Anybody else? Anybody talk? Yeah, I know. You weren't tell the parents. So, okay, now parents, I know if you want to say a few words.
So if I can get through this. First of all, thank you all for joining us today. Thank God for, allowing us to be here.
want to thank Coach Hicks from ETRGP for believing in Isabella. Giving her the opportunity to compete to the next level. To Victor, our conditioning coach. We started 3 years ago as a freshman, you know, scrawny little girl. And she's turned into a strong young lady who has confidence. And to Coach P, Coach Giovanni, Coach Gutierrez, Coach Mata. Thank you for treating her like family. Thank you for pushing her, believing in her, and you pretty much helped me raise her. Thank you. To her teammates, her friends, her sister, you all are like her brothers, her sisters. You're her competition, her support system. Thank you. You all shaped Isabella to who she is today. To Eric and Allie, you all became family. Your encouragement has always been big, and you saw her through the highs and lows. Thank you. To Addison Dawn, you hold a special place in this journey. You watched it all up close. You supported her in your own way, and you loved her through every moment. Through the late nights, the early mornings, the long trips, the burned faces, the hot days, but those memorable dinners, late dinners, you know, the bond you have is powerful. And we know how much Isabella carries you every time she steps on that track. To my family, near and far, her tias, her tios, her great aunts, great uncles, especially her cousins, as well as Parker family in Alabama. This is your journey. This belongs to you. You all showed up. You all checked in. You all stood behind Isabella every step of the way. And we're forever grateful. Thank you all. To Papa Farrow, Grandpa Javier, Grandpa Mini. There's no words to express what you all mean to her. Your prayers, your love, and you cheered the loudest. You all knew this was gonna happen. So thank you. Isabella, we're beyond proud of you. We've always known you had this in you. Your dedication, your resilience, your hard work brought you here. Keep the same hunger, keep the same fire, keep going, no matter what. Have full faith in God. Okay? Let's go.
I just want to say thank you for everyone for coming and obviously believing in me. And I always say coming from here, it's very hard. But with the right support system and community, I was able to accomplish where I am today, and I'm super grateful. And I'm happy to be representing Mercedes at the next level. So hopefully you guys can come and see me. Thank you to my coaches, to the staff at Mercedes High School, and to literally everyone. Thank you.
Without further ado, we'll have you officially sign on. If you want to get closer, you get a good picture on there.
Yeah.
Awesome.